I'm Chris of Alpha Team. I've come to rescue you.
The thing now seems to be to do collection videos, so I'm going to go ahead and do my first attempt at a collection video. This is my PS1 collection. Now my PS1 collection is pretty modest because I kind of cut the fat a while back. I had a great big box of just every game I could get my hands on. I sold the whole thing for 70 bucks. And there wasn't really anything in that box worth saving. There was no really great impressive titles, with the exception of a copy of Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil, in a great big box that they first sold PlayStation games in back in the day. I kind of wish I'd held on to that, but oh well. So here we go. First game is Final Fantasy IX. I bought this brand new. Great game. And then we got, of course, Final Fantasy VII. This is the black label. You can see there I bought that 20 bucks, I think that was. Not bad. Vandal Hearts. This was my very first eBay purchase. Really got very far in that game. Chrono Cross. Haven't really spent a lot of game time on that, but good game, good addition to the collection. Wild Arms 2. This was $5, I think. It says $7.99 here, but it was actually $5. Legend of Legaia. Somebody gave that to me. I don't think I've ever actually played this copy, but my older brother bought this game when it was brand new. Let's see. Metal Gear Solid. I actually had 2 copies of this at the time, so I saved one of them. Everybody has to have a copy of Metal Gear Solid. Here's the prize of my RPGs. RPG Maker. I bought this when it was brand new. I probably like this more because I'm an owner of a Dex drive, and I can't do very well with making an RPG, but using this in conjunction with a Dex drive makes it so that I can download a lot of really weird and strange little RPGs that I can play on my PS1. So that's pretty cool. If you have a Dex drive, or if you have a PS1 emulator, highly recommend that. Now let's get to my loose discs. Mega Man X4. A very good friend of mine gave this to me. I don't think I've ever played it. Pong for the PS1. My older brother got this when it was brand new. I wouldn't say it's $50 fun, but it's kind of like a guilty pleasure game. I think I picked that one up for $2 or $3. Duke Nukem Time to Kill. This is a terrible, terrible game, but it has a fairly decent deathmatch mode on it. So that's why I like it. Worms World Party. Now, my wife doesn't play very many video games, but we've played some Worms. I'd love to get a copy of Worms Armageddon for the PS1, but I can't find one for cheap enough. Final Fantasy Anthology. Final Fantasy V. Very good friend gave this to me, the same friend who gave me Mega Man 4. Never played it, not even once. Maybe I'll sit down with that this afternoon and take a look at it. Here we go, here's a really nostalgic one for me. WWF Warzone. Terrible game. Terrible game. But there was at one point, every kid in the neighborhood had a character on my memory card, and they used to all come over and we had a little printout of a league. And we had our little league tournament going on in WWF Warzone. Terrible game. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, that really brings back memories. My older brother bought this copy for me for 99 cents. So I have that again. RoboPit. Incredible game. I love this game. RoboPit. Never heard of it. Check it out. Somewhere I have a copy of RoboPit 2. That's another loose disc I have, but I can't find it.
Rebecca, you're safe.
Here's another really nostalgic one. Deathtrap Dungeon. Another really bad game, but Deathtrap Dungeon had a really awesome ad campaign. And I remember when it came out, me and my older brother were both really excited about it. I had a copy of Mario Paint. I always wanted Mario Paint, and I had just bought it. And we ended up selling it like 2 or 3 days after I bought it so we could pick up our copy of Deathtrap Dungeon. And we bought it, and it was really lame. Oh man. I love this game, but it is really bad. One thing I will say is it has a really awesome intro. If you've never played it, maybe look up the intro on YouTube. It's got to be there somewhere. If it isn't, I'll try and find some way to post it myself. but the introduction to Deathtrap Dungeon is really cool. This is the end of my loose discs. I just recently started buying games again. I found a little thrift store that sells them for cheap. So this is like my my current pickups section of the video. Tekken 3, got this for $1 and I haven't played it yet. Systems Overload, who I do the podcast with up until the last couple episodes. We picked this up so we could kind of play it and kick around with it a little bit. One thing people always say about Tekken is it's tuned for people who can just pick it up and play it, and you don't really have to know anything about the game. And that's a reason why people don't like it too. Is you can practice at it for forever, and then your little brother can pick up a controller and button smash his way into kicking your butt. And I can imagine that'd be pretty frustrating. But it was only $1, so Tekken 3. And this one I'm really excited about. This is my latest pickup, and it is Ape Escape. I got this for $1, the original Ape Escape. Now it's the greatest hits one. It's not even in here. It's in my machine right now because I've been playing it so much. Ape Escape is an awesome game, and I was excited when I bought it because I thought it was going to be one of those like really expensive games, one of those like games that's like a big find. And I went online, and it goes on eBay for about $5. So I guess financially it's not the best find in the world, but Ape Escape is just an awesome game. If you haven't played Ape Escape, it's definitely worth the $5. So that's the end of my PS1 collection video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on my next video.